Hey, what is going on, crypto people? It is the Crypto Siege with another day in the life and the crazy life that is the digital asset space. Good evening to each and every one of you. Hope you guys have been blessed. Hope you had a successful day today. I wanted to hop on here really quick. I got another appointment that I have to hit here in a few minutes. But yeah, I came across an interesting article and I wanted to share with you guys. It's related to one of the Ripple partners, which is Coins.ph. If I'm not mistaken, Coins.ph. At least they're involved in kind of that whole ODL triangle, I believe, with or triangle or what I want to say, the ODL partner for the Philippines, right? Maybe with SBI, if I'm not mistaken, Coins.ph. But in any case, came across a very interesting article and absolutely love it. A played to earn account beats a bank account. So we are going to get into that because that is really powerful. And I'm going to share that article with you guys. It kind of just goes, along the lines of the gaming industry is going to be massive, tackled or put that together with the NFTs. It's just going to be huge, and it can be game changing for places like Indonesia and the Philippines, for sure. So I wanted to share that. It's an interesting thing, and I think it's from one of the CEOs, one of the co-founders of Coins.ph. So share that with you guys for sure tonight. I don't know what else is going on in the market. I'm sure the market is doing what the market does. And this also has something to do with Axie Infinity as well. So we're going to cover that. I know I'm not too familiar with it. Obviously, we all know that the crypto, the digital asset from Axie Infinity is just went from 12 cents to $40. Yeah, 12 cents to $40. It's some very interesting stuff. Shout out to Patty, XRP, and Mickey B. Fresh. They did let us know that, remember the live stream I did earlier today, and I mentioned that the Blockchain Association, the digital asset space as a whole, is going to have to do more things for the voices to be heard, right? Coming together collectively, putting more money, growing the pack, et cetera. And so I found out today that that infrastructure bill did get some stuff amended and taken out. It did get stuff amended and taken out. And some of that stuff had to do with the decentralized exchanges being removed. And I believe the wallets, and I believe the miners as well. So the decentralized exchanges did get removed, right? And so it's so important to kind of understand that. Ultimately, sure, KYC and AML without question, travel rule without question, right? But trying to if the slightest form of regulation, if you will, is KYC. AML. I get the decentralized space may not like that, but ultimately that is right. That ultimately that's going to be a deal. Know who you are, right? Ultimately that is going to be a deal. Trying to regulate a smart contract, well, that is just quite another thing, right? But the companies like, for example, Trustline, with this app that they're putting together, sure. Just like Celsius with an app, sure. Absolutely. And those are going to kind of get the blessings, if you will, right? But it's going to be, it's hard to regulate a smart contract. It really is. But if we want to flourish, this whole, in today's environment, especially in the US, something like that is hugely important. And shout out to Trustline. I'm going to share a video that they put out today, I guess in a new version, a new beta release. It's really cool. It is really cool, talking about assets, dealing on the XRP ledger, trading in and out on that ledger. And when you're ready to do something in that dirty, nasty fiat, you can do that without having to use major exchanges like Coinbase or Coinbase Pro. And so that is pretty cool. That is pretty cool. Yeah, so hopefully I will be getting back to twice a day, so hopefully looking forward to getting back to that for sure. What's going on? The bouts are in the building. Keyless is here. It's great to see you. Auntie Val, another lady of crypto, is checking in. Great to see you, Auntie Val. What's going on, Tay Marquise? Good to see you, bro. Yeah, so what? A pay to play? What? I mean, I love that. A play to earn, I should say. A play to earn account beats a bank account? Have you ever thought about that? Have you ever thought about the money that you can make? This is an interesting article, I'm telling you. But you ever thought about the money that can be made in the gaming space in crypto? Now, I get it, probably not so much in the US, probably not so much in the US, but in emerging countries, places like Indonesia and the Philippines, absolutely. And it's taking off. It is exploding, this concept. It's called yield guild games. It's exploding. It's exploding. Yeah, it's exploding, especially if you can do it from your mobile phone. If you can do this gaming from the mobile phone, you don't need a laptop. Wow. That is a game changer. If you can do this gaming and earn these NFTs, and I'm going to go more into it as well, and the different benefits from it. NFT gaming, wow, very hugely popular. So I'm just excited about that. I just think that there are going to be more and more things that are better than a bank account, right? That's what this digital asset space brings. More and more things that are better than a bank account. So we're going to go over the numbers here and just a bit. Axis Infinity, AXX, $40 from 12 cents in November of 2020 to $40 today. That is incredible. So yes, we will go over the numbers in just a bit, but before we do that, let's hop on that bridge. What? Let's go. The digital asset space is our chance to win. Hope we're all getting that. Yeah, decentralized exchange is taken out of that infrastructure bill. Got to understand what's really going on. It's the old financial system and the new financial system. Will you choose to participate is up to you. Go to where you are treated best, my friends. And most importantly, go to where your assets are treated best. Ba-bum. Shout out to the content creators. Shout out to the army. Shout out to all the people, even if you're still in that old financial system. Yeah, we hope and encourage you to move to the new financial system. DeFi. Just ask Goldman, they know. This digital asset space is our chance to win. The big question is, are you participating? Hey, so what is going on, guys? Do me a favor, hit that like and subscribe button if you haven't done so already. Life is really good. I hope that you feel blessed to be an early adopter in this new asset class. That is the digital asset space. I gotta tell you, it's pretty cool. Pretty cool for sure. I got someone reaching out to me on Twitter. Interesting. We'll see what that is all about. We will see what that is all about. Yeah, we'll see what that is all about here after I'm done. But yeah, I wanted to hop on here. I'm going to share this live stream out. How many guys are keeping up to date with what's going on in the Olympics? We tried to keep up. We definitely did try to keep up, but yeah, it's a little tough. It is definitely a little tough to try to keep up right now, especially when you have no your all of your stuff is hasn't arrived yet. Has not arrived yet. Absolutely loving this area though. Loving the Austin area. It's been pretty cool. Yeah, I like it. There it is there. So that is shared out. Very good. So I'm going to go over this article with you guys because I just think it's really an interesting concept, guys. I'm going to tell you. But let me go over these numbers real quick. So Bitcoin is 1.65 trillion for the total market cap. Bitcoin's at 39,000. Ethereum is at 2,500, so it's under 2,600 now, 2,593. XRP is at 73 cents, so the market's down a bit. Cardano's at $1.30. And speaking of Cardano, Alex Mashinsky, he came out with the rate for Cardano, so it must be coming soon. They determined the rate. So looking like the available and the ability to deposit, available coin and the ability to deposit Cardano is coming soon. If he's coming out with a rate, right? 4%, 4 point something percent for Cardano. Yeah, interesting. So Bitcoin Cash is at $543. Uniswap's $22, and Polkadot is still under $20 at $17.94. So as we like to say, the market is doing what the market does. Right? What's going on, Terrence Rafford? Good to see you, brother. What's going on, GDLT? It's great to see you, my friend. I just found this concept interesting, and I had to share this article because I just find it fascinating. A play-to-earn account is better than a bank account. Wow, think about that. I think that is amazing. That's, people in these particular areas of the world, like the Philippines and Indonesia, have an opportunity to participate on a level playing field, to participate in this new asset class, to provide a lifestyle for themselves and not have to be beholden to anyone to do so is pretty good. Really is. What's going on, Kyle T. Morris? Great to see you, bro. What's up, C? It's been a minute. Gonna miss you on the East Coast, bro. Glad you arrived safely. Thank you, my friend. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. I hope the U.S. is winning all the games. Yeah, I hope. Yeah, me too. Yeah, I think they moved up to second place in terms of total medals. It looks like it was China, Japan, and U.S., but I think it's now China, U.S., and then Japan now. So interesting. Let me share this article with you guys. I'm telling you, this is very fascinating. I hope you will enjoy it as well. It's from CoinDesk, I believe. There it is there. There it is here, guys. A play-to-earn account beats a bank account. NFT games are doing more to deliver financial inclusion than a bank account ever has or will, says the co-founder of Guild, I believe that's Guild Games. It may be lauded as the hallmark of financial inclusion, but a bank account represents very little for those that don't have one yet. Even for the privileged ones who have access, an account alone does not necessarily qualify as holders to access a competitive interest-bearing savings account, a loan, or insurance coverage. That is, all the types of products and services that could actually help someone improve his or financial position and economic status in this world. Beryl Lee is co-founder of Guild Games. It says here, I am from the Philippines, born and raised, and over here, just 23% of adults have a bank account. Of adults. According to a 2017 study on financial inclusion by our central bank, the main reason cited by respondents was they just didn't have enough money to need one. for the vast majority of people here who earn little more than $300 a month, a bank account is just seen as a thing with expensive fees that eats away at your balance for no good reason. Interesting tweet here. Genesis tweet of yield. I was yield farming with Barrow, and when we decided to take this to a higher cause, there are literally families being brought out of poverty during lockdown by playing Axie Infinity and farming SLP. This is powerful stuff. And then I realized providing an option for anyone to earn a living or extra income is even more powerful than the classic statement of banking the unbanked. I have always believed there should be opportunities for people to invest and create wealth by contributing other valuable economic resources such as time and skill, even where there have zero money to begin with. Thinking in purely monetary terms is such an archaic way to look at the value that people can bring to an economy, especially as digital infrastructure is lowering accessibility barriers and making inclusion goals more attainable than ever before. During my time as entrepreneur in residence in the very earliest days at CoinsPH, so he was at CoinPH in early days, a Philippine crypto exchange and mobile wallet founded in 2014 that serves over 10 million customers today, we did a lot to establish the necessary payment rails that would allow Filipinos to get in and out of crypto, right? So for example, an unbanked person could deposit pesos in their e-wallet and their local 7-Eleven, and from there, the user could buy mobile data or pay bills electronically, okay? So what did I want to read here? Of course, users could also buy and sell crypto via our mobile app. And still today, there are many who saw their first ever experience with investing was thanks to coins.ph. While this has allowed Filipinos to take significant steps toward their financial future, there's still more to do because for all of these aforementioned opportunities presented by crypto-based economies, users must have upfront capital in order to participate. And in a place where roughly a fifth of the population lives below the poverty line, that's going to be an insurmountable hurdle for many. Wow. Right? And it's very, very true, right? You got to have some cash to kind of invest the cash, right? You got to have a certain amount of dirty, nasty fiat coming in order to invest it. Well, here comes this amazing idea. This is why the play to earn phenomenon in non-fungible token gaming is so powerful, because users don't need to put money in. They can earn it through active participation in a video game. This is providing unprecedented access to wealth creation opportunities in crypto. I'm going to stop there, but I am going to get back to that. Do you see what's going on there, guys? Do you see what's happening? I mean, I love it. Do you see what's happening there? I mean, that is absolutely massive. It's pretty cool. What's going on, Home-Based Income 101? It's great to see you. Right? And I just love that. That's horrible to live on $300 a month. Yeah, absolutely. Very tough. That's right. Western Union's making a killing right now, Dan Rob, but the more and more people like coins.ph and Remessa and SBI, they're going to change that. They're going to change that, my friend. They are definitely going to change that. Yeah, absolutely. So free opportunities. That's right. You use the Coinbase debit card and you stake algo. Very nice. Very nice home base 101. Yeah, that Coinbase card, interesting. Isn't it going? They're giving you stuff back in XLM if you choose. Very, very interesting. So, but guys, do you see that opportunity there? Do you see the people who can benefit from such a thing? That is really, really, I just think it's phenomenal. You know, we all know about esports and e-games and stuff like that. We do know about that, right? But there are some people for something like this concept and this idea can be just life-changing. Just life-changing. And they're taking it to another level. So let me share again and show you the level that they're taking this. Right? Not just for entertainment purposes only is Yield Guild Games. Where it is right here. So this is providing unprecedented access to wealth creation opportunities in crypto, especially in developing countries where we've seen a huge influx of people wanting to get in on the craze. But rising demand has dramatically increased the cost of the NFTs needed to play the game, which places us right back where we started with expensive admission fees, putting play to earn games out of reach for those who could benefit from them the most. This exact problem is what inspired my co-founders and me to establish Yield Guild Games, YGG, with the vision to onboard millions of players to the metaverse. We began investing in yield-bearing NFTs in the most promising play-to-earn games for the purpose of lending those assets to our guild members as uncollateralized loan. The players are entitled to 70% of what they earn in a game, while 20% goes to the community manager, who is responsible for recruiting and onboarding players to be competitive. The remaining 10% goes back to YGG to cover the costs associated with acquiring the assets, including the gas fees and ensuring their safe custody. Ultimately, play-to-earn games represent a chance for people to become more than the financial situation they were born into as uncollateralized loans. Okay, the model is not only popular, it is successful. To date, our guild has onboarded 3,300 new players and collectively earned 27 million SLP. That's the reward token earned by players of Axie Infinity. At today's prices, these tokens are worth 7.29 million. And at this point, it's important to note that these are not your average startup growth metrics. These numbers represent thousands of lives that have significantly improved because of the guild's effort in countries such as the Philippines, Indonesia, India, Venezuela, and Brazil. So that's pretty cool, 15,000 Axies, 3,300 plus scholars. Average time to earn 1 million SLP is 2 days. Interesting. This is redefining what it means to spend time in game. In the past, a game account was something that gobbled up hours of time for little return. But now with NFT games, a player's time and skill has real world ROI, generating income and contributing to wealth creation, breaking the curse of poverty and the cycle of debt. It then becomes a vehicle to provide other relevant financial services, as well as financial education. Ultimately, play-to-earn games represent a chance for people to become more than the financial situation that they were born into. And this 70% will probably change. You know, the 70% may go to 75% or maybe even 80% as this thing grows and grows and grows. Yield Guild is already making yield generating NFTs accessible for its members. Next could be more accessible crypto borrowing, particularly to individuals and businesses in developing countries with fewer tangible assets, to address typical collateral requirements and provide access to capital that is not being served in these market, like data from the wallet activities such as hours spent playing and in-game rewards earned could be used to inform alternative credit scoring models, making players eligible to apply for the other forms of non-collateral loans. We got to check that wallet activity, though. That data for the wallet activity, you got to check that. Be careful on that one. So this new intersection between gaming and finance is completely subverting the way we think about financial participation and wealth creation. More than banking beyond bank, play to earn is a system that rewards and propels time and skill as opposed to privilege. Through the gamified experience, communities can generate an income, reinvest their earnings, and elevate their economic status. What's more, the NFT games can be a gateway to accessing alternative financial services and a module for improving financial literacy. Now, when I think about this, and I do think that is an absolutely great idea, but the bottom line is you're earning assets that have value to them through gaming, right? And I think that is hugely powerful concept. I mean, a hugely powerful concept. I mean, can you imagine that? I think that is massively powerful, without question. And I love it. Yes, I love it. Yes, Stellar Lumen. I transfer fiat money to Coinbase Visa card and paid for stuff to receive Stellar. Yeah, I'm hearing some good things about the card. I really am. Yeah, I'm hearing some good things about it. Jerry Wanaya says, I choose the 1% Bitcoin back. I hear you. I don't know. I felt like I applied for the card and I never got one. I felt like I applied for it. Gala Games, yes. Gala Games, for example, is going to be a really big deal. And, I just feel like if you're blessed to have some grandchildren, I mean, that could be a cool deal. It can be a really cool deal. You know what I mean? With that whole thing. So, I mean, especially for those people who really enjoy the gaming thing. Yeah. I got the white jacket on. Yeah, Gala is going to be a monster keyless. That is without question. It really is. And that whole concept. So I'm excited for the, people in the Philippines and those different areas like that. Because, playing to earn and you're earning something valuable, I think it's just really massive. I mean, it can be a game changer. We just got to make more of us aware of that. We need more of the average Joes and the average Janes to be made known what's going on in the marketplace, what's going on, that this is a shot for them to win. We got to turn them on. That's why we smash the like button, right? We smash that like button, hit the subscribe, ring the notification bell so that we can let more and more people that are hanging out on YouTube, let them know that this new asset class is here and that is their shot at winning. You know what I mean? That is their shot at winning. So we're looking forward to Flair Network, the Songbird network launching, the Canary network, looking for that to launch so that we can play around a little bit on there. That is going to be really an interesting thing for sure. Again, look, to these participating exchanges that have participated in the Spark thing, it's going to be up to them, or it's going to be up to us as a community to reach out to these exchanges and say, hey, look, we know that Flair Network sent you the Songbird. Will you send us the Songbird? Right? And it will be community pressure, but you're going to have to apply the community pressure in order to get that. I don't think that's going to be a hard deal at all with Celsius. I really don't, but we shall see. Haven't had any word yet if they remember if they're going to do that or not. Yeah, I have to look into the card. How soon did you guys get it? Because I could have sworn, I mean, I would love a card where I can use it just like I use my bank card and get that 2% back. I mean, I would love that. I really would. If I could use it, I mean, I use my bank card all the time. If I could use that Coinbase card just like I use my bank card and do, pay the bills, go shopping, whatever, in the same way, absolutely. You know what I mean? That would be an absolute game changer because You know, all you got to do is just fill the card up with that fiat that you would normally leave on your bank card. I mean, using the bank card, what are you getting in return? What are you getting in return for using that bank card, right? $6 months. Wow. 6 months for the card. Holy, wow. Yeah, I was concerned about the fees on that as well, keyless. But I've been hearing some people really excited about that card. There's no fee to transfer fiat to the Coinbase debit card. There's no fee. It's a Coinbase debit card. So when you make transactions, is there a transaction fee was my main thing, right? And so if I get a statement because I use it for this, I use it to pay this, and I use it to pay that, am I getting a transaction fee? That would be the thing. But no fee to transfer is really, really cool. Yeah, so I'm really looking forward to seeing how that is going to go. So many cards to get, right? I mean, you got the XRP card, right? You got that XRP card. I know a lot of people have been getting on the wait list for that. I got on that list for that one as well. But this Coinbase card may be interesting. It says no fee. You transfer to USDC and then spend. Wow. So no transaction fees. Huh. You transfer to the stable coin and then you spend it. That's really interesting. Yeah, that's interesting. No fees. Like why, for me, again, why would I use my bank card or any card for that matter? If, Jerwani, I said, yes, I spent USDC too. Pretty cool. Interesting. That is interesting to know. I have to check that out. I may have to apply for the card, maybe apply for it again, but that would be sweet. And I wonder, can you go straight from your bank account to the card? That would be nice. You go straight from your bank account, or do you have to buy the USDC? He says, yes, I spent USDC. Okay. Yeah, very curious. That's really good news, especially if there's no fees. Man, that would be amazing. And you're getting Stellar back, 2% back. So you get your things accomplished. Maybe you go out to dinner. Maybe maybe a bill or two or something like that. I guess maybe I don't know what's going on. It's like maybe and you get some Stellar. Crypto Hippo says I got mine in about 6 weeks. I want to see it. I can link it to another exchange. Owning crypto too while buying crypto. Yeah. So, yeah, I'm going to look into that for sure because, I mean, that is pretty 2% is not bad at all. Someone else said they were getting 4% next XLM. But you think about that. You're getting an asset, right? You're getting an asset. You're spending that dirty, nasty fiat and you're getting an asset back. And the fiat gets added to USDC. So it just changes it. Basically, it changes the fiat into USDC and you just, good night. That's pretty good. That would be really good. I'm surprised more people aren't talking about that Coinbase card because that would be a good deal. Now, I know I did say about a month ago that I was waiting to see what the Celsius card was going to be all about. Okay. Darren Moore is turning more and more people on to what's going on with that wand mask thing messing up. So that would be pretty cool. So I'm going to look into that, guys. Thanks for sharing that with the community. I appreciate that. That's pretty cool because it's a debit card, but it has a logo, right? It has the Visa or MasterCard logo, right? The bottom line, if you're going to get XLM in the account, what the what? That would be pretty sweet. That would be pretty 4% Stellar Lumen crypto back. It's pretty sweet. You get excited about going shopping then, right? Celsius is coming out with the card keyless, yes. It says Coinbase and Visa is on the card. Yeah, that's interesting. Yeah, I have to tell Miss Crypto Siege about that because, that's interesting. Yeah. So we're going to see what it looks like. It's definitely going to see what it's looking like. But I could definitely see that for, you get the young, the 18, 19, 20, 21-year-olds and right. And just starting out 25-year-olds that just kind of starting out with some stuff. And especially if Coinbase makes it easy, if they make it easy, it can be a game changer. But I am waiting to see what's up with this Celsius card and what it's all going to look like. From what I understand, it's going to be based upon the assets that you have on the app. So everyone's will be kind of different. I don't know if there's going to be some kind of payback or what that is going to look like. But so just think about it. It's going to be based upon the assets that you have, right? So credit limit is, well, how much have you been investing in crypto? That's the credit limit, quote unquote. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, it's going to be based on the assets, the value of the assets that you have. What if you have $100,000 in value? What if you have $500,000? What if you have $1 million in value on that thing there? It's going to be interesting to see how they make it. I know it's they're doing a program with Visa. So it'll be interesting to see. Yeah, man. Yeah, Crypto Kahuna. Yes, we are in Texas as of the 30th of July, my friend. It's great to see you tonight, man. That's right, Jerry Wana. I don't use my debit card anymore from my bank. Done with that. That is the key. Being able to walk away from that is going to be absolutely the key. Because what about if you got some kind of direct deposits and stuff kind of going on? You can change that over. Whoa. You can change that over. Got that Visa logo on it. Especially if particular vendors or whatever are not, sending stuff back and not rejecting transactions and taking those as transactions. It can be powerful. In other words, these are things that you would do anyway, right? If you can use that, bank cards for telephone bills or things like that, right? Where you can just do that and get that money 2% back in an asset. What's going on, Mix? Good to see you, my friend. What's going on? It is great to see you guys. It's really great to see you guys for sure. Thank you, Crypto Kahuna. You're in Texas also, man. That is nice. We're gonna have to try to hook up, man. We gonna definitely have to try to hook up for sure. So, guys, think about the possibility of play to earn being better than a bank account. Think about that possibility. I know a lot of people are not going to be spending hours doing something. But you may have some young ones that may be willing to spend hours doing something. Spending USDC with Coinbase card has no fee, but using any other crypto has a 2.49% transaction fee on all purchases. Yeah. I mean, why would you do that anyway, right? Just take the dirty, nasty fiat, turn it into USDC and spend it. Thank you, Auntie Val. Thank you for sharing that. So it says, oh, Auntie Val, home-based income says, yes, I have $100 auto transfer set for $100 a week. I use it to pay for gas, ISP, gas, food, and the likes. Love it. I mean, love it. I hear that, home-based income 101. Love it. Love it. It's pretty cool. All right, guys, listen, I got to wrap this thing up. Thank you so much for hanging out today. Thank you so much for taking the time to hit that like button. If you on the way in, if you didn't get a chance to do so, please hit the like button on the way out. I appreciate each and every one of you. Pay Me Moneybags just got my Coinbase card. Oh, love it. I got to figure out how to sign up for that. Is it on the site or on the app? I got to figure that out. See what that is looking like. Yeah, so the Celsius card is quarter three. Quarter three, that's coming. That's like right around the corner. Quarter three. Yeah, I like Sologenic B on it. I like Sologenic. I think you get to choose, Keyless, if you want to get XLM or Bitcoin. You get to choose which one. And I think it may default to Bitcoin. I'm not sure, but I believe you get to choose. All right, guys, listen, I'm going to wrap up this video. I got another call here to get on in 3 minutes or so. I got to get back to XRP Darren as well. All right, guys, listen, thank you so much for hanging out. I appreciate each and every one of you. Never ever forget that what you do matters. Your participation in this new asset class, that is the digital asset space, it matters. It really, really does. So I'm going to end this live stream like I do all of my live streams and remind you guys of this. Old money doesn't want you to win. But that's okay, though, because you and I are already winning. Have a great rest of your night, guys. I'll talk to you soon. See ya. Bye.